Hello guys, it's Ar1se here with a new Magnus video. This video got cancelled a bit. It should have been there earlier, but I canceled it for different reasons. Today we're gonna watch Collapse game, Magnus game against Gaming Gladiators in the grand final. I think it was game 2. Yes, it was game 2. So let's get into the game, guys. I'm excited. So as we can see here, Spirit against Gaming Gladiators, game 2. Collapse Chan Magnus, typical move. They blocking the wave there, so their lane pushes into enemy tower. It's gonna be, they started as Trident actually in this lane, Morphing Fury against Magnus, Grimstroke and Chabit here. We'll see how this goes. If you guys wondering why I started to skill level 2 skill or level 3 almost every game on Magnus, it's because of Collapse. I watched him do it and he always had like good stuffs coming out of it. I like it. And now he bought Brave Band. Got Brave Band and he brought some Raindrop. This is really unlucky actually for him. Like the Cooling Blade there missed. I like this Raindrop against the Morphing W. It's very, very effective. So he usually... The thing about this lane is Furion is a very strong laner, as you all know. And I like that there is no more Vanguard builds on Magnus because, for example, previous patch I think, you would go like Vanguard and stuff and then you cannot you take so much damage from this Morphing hero later when he buys power trades and then he gets like level 4, level 5, he spams you with the Tap Strike. So I like that, no more Vanguard on Magnus. I don't like it at all. I mean, it is what it is. Started with double circlet, Cooling Blade for the Sprout, and for the last hit and a stick. Pretty good here. I like this Grimstroke Magnus combo overall. Played it in pubs so many times. It's such a good synergy with the Inkswell and the magic damage. Like I said, guys, laning against Morphing is not like very easy because it's a very high base damage hero, especially with like the W spam. Always has mana for Adaptive Strike to harass you or your support. But so far, like, he's doing fine. Like, just typical Magnus lane. Here he actually TP'd it. He thought maybe he'd catch someone, or maybe he TP'd it for like the XP because his lane is pushed anyways into Morphing. So here I wanted to talk about a bit about the enemy that he's facing as Magnus. So in this game, guys, if you ask me, I think you're enjoying playing Magnus in this game. They don't have like #1 counters or direct counters to the Magnus. Morphing, you could say, like, the annoying thing is that maybe the Morphing laning phase, if you don't get to kill him like later stages when he buys trades and stuff, it's really hard to CS against it, or like you feel pressure, he spams you with W, stuff like that. But other than that, like, they have a Furion, which is like, it's a Furion. Wraith King, it's not so great, unless he gets like super good game, buys early blink and just stuns you all the time. You could say it counters the Magnus RP with his ulti because he respawns and stuff like that. Maybe he can do something. The Muerta is... Actually, the Muerta is kind of annoying with silence. Also. But it's not like a Rubik or, I don't know, let's say like a Riki with Diffu and Smoke Cloud. Primal Beast, can only be really good if he gets, like I said, a good game, and just jumps you all the time. But there are many ways to stop the Primal Beast ulti. And that's kind of it. So it's not a hard game on paper to be playing Magnus. And a first rotation from him, I always love Collapse playstyle, not only on Magnus, just like overall. He's like a very proactive offlaner. Like, he always watches for his team and for his towers. Like, he's always on point all the time. Really good timing on his TPs and stuff like that. And here, as you can see, guys, he got a super good RP on the Primal Beast. He basically killed mid hero. Now he got the good skill on the Wraith King. They all rotated. This is just like top-notch reaction. I mean, not only him, but overall, like, super good. This is something you want to actually happen on your Magnus. If you're not like crushing your lane, you want to TP there, you get some kills, you get some assists, you get XP. As you can see, he's like pretty close to the blink. Here they had some stacks, very good. Helps your Magnus hero a lot. When you get these stacks, you get a boost of farm. Also, your allies like Pango, Void will benefit from your power. And he's again like I used to do this blink first on Magnus, but it was mainly with mana boots and stuff. But because of him, I just started to like buy power treads, great band, every game almost into the blink dagger and then into the harpoon. I think he's just very effective because you can always be ready with this blink, you know, blink skewer, especially with the grim stroke. It's not only about RP, it's just like they have low cooldown combos. Like let's say you go into a lane with grim and Magnus and you just use Inkswell, you blink skewer some guy, you know, you kill him and then you reset, you maybe do it again or stuff like that. It's just very good. And you can also farm because you have Empower Max and you have power treads, right? This was a very interesting moment here. Very good move from Yatoro of chronoing from fog. The Morphin didn't get the morph off, you know. Here maybe he could just walk in and just, you know, time the shockwave skewer combo and finish him without RP, but it's risky, and you know, in this high stake of the game you cannot risk it. So I like that he just walked there and just RP'd the Morphin, you know, because I don't know, who knows what can happen. Maybe he misplays and then the Morphin gets away or stuff like that. You never know. But he got silenced though, so this was a very interesting moment, by the way, in the game. Like Yatoro is wrapping around. They know that the Morphin doesn't have vision. He just does a really good, really slick chrono from fog. Catches the morph without morphing into like HP, and then just insta easy RP, you know. And here I was thinking that maybe he could just walk a bit and just time the shockwave skewer, just finish him. But I think at this such high stake game, you know, like it's not very cool to like risk stuff like that, because who knows what can happen. Maybe he misplays and the Morphin gets away. So I like that. It was very decisive. What he wanted to do is just threw the RP there. It was not like, you know, didn't want to gamble it. This was a very interesting fight. So here, forced the BKB on Primal Beast, you know, skewers away, and then he gets jumped by the Wraith. But there is a clutch Lincoln use from Lar there, and I think it kind of saves Collapse. Maybe he still wouldn't have died, but he got the RP off on top of Morphing. He was just smashing the R button. Morphing died instantly, actually. I think he caught him again without morphing into strength. You know, and then just 2-man RP, they eliminate 2 heroes, then they kill the Primal Beast as well with the chrono. Like, super good gameplay from Team Spirit. And like the lore also, especially with the Lincoln usage. Like I said, I don't know how much of an impact it had, but I think it had some impact, you know. And then just casual RP spam button. Easy. This is a really good example why this build is like just straight up better than like the mana boots 4-staff thingy build. Because like here he starts with a good skewer on the Furion, right? Forces gaming to react. The Toro gets a good chrono. Morphing still has ages though, but also loses the ages. No RP though on Collapse so far. It's on cooldown. Yatoro dies here on Void. And then they decide to continue fighting. You know, even though he has no RP and stuff like that, he's really tanky. He has so much racket damage. As you can see, he goes in here with Blink Skewer, you know, right-clicking the Muerta here. A lot of physical damage being dealt. Empowering himself again. You know, just man fighting. That's the beauty of this build as well, because you can also just man fight with this hero even if you don't have your RP. He ends up dying though, but it was still like they killed the Morphing, which is like the most important hero in the game. And he also does this. If you guys watch my my stream all the time on Twitch, you see that I skip talent at level 10, you know, and then I get the skewer talent at level 15, and then Collapse does it as well. So, really cool. This is a really good fight. They want to take the Tormentor, I think. He has BKB on Magnus, so he's like pretty good to go in this fight. They go on Yatoro, he gets the timeout off. Rooted by the Furion ult, BKB, 2-man RP. I love the red effect, by the way, on the RP. So goddamn expensive, dude, the cosmetic. So just BKB walking you know, RP like a boss. And I think here the Race King, okay, he died. So this is like super good, you know. Really good fight. This is what I love when playing Magnus as well. It's just solo setup on enemy course, especially as you can see Collapse here, tier 1 player, guys. There's nothing else to say, you know. He expects here that this Morphing is gonna push again. The thing about it, I think he was seen on the minimap there. I don't know if they saw him, it's daytime. But like, look how he's patiently waiting. He knows that this Morphling has no other play just because he saw him a bit earlier. And then he just RP. The Morphling still didn't have time to morph strength. I don't understand. He shockwave first and he still didn't morph. So it was almost a solo kill by a Toro on the Ratchet on the Morphling. So like, super good, you know, game knowledge. Just understanding that the Morphling is gonna still be lurking around there. As you can see, he also bought a Lincoln. And now he's going Refresher. I like the Lincoln. It's really good against Primal Beast. The ulti also goes to BKB from Primal Beast. So I like this Lincoln purchase. Just also helps you harpoon skewer freely, you know. That's the beauty of this build. He also has the shard for the shockwave. The beauty of the harpoon blink is that you can't really show, especially when you're losing. And then the ink swell on top of it as well. Furion gets caught, dies, you know. Lincoln's on top of him all the time. Chrono goes off. Let's see what happens. So double leash, RP, casual 2-man RP. You know, right clicking like a boss, and that's the fight is over. No Morphling is dead. Oh, what happened there actually? I don't understand what happened. Sometimes I think if you are too fast with the harpoon blink harpoon thing, like it doesn't work with the skewer. Maybe here was something else. I didn't pay attention enough. But it happened to me where like I'm too fast and then literally the harpoon doesn't latch on the skewer. There's a rampage from Yatoro and another combo. GG was called. So like I said, you know, collapse boss on the Magnetor. Really fun game. I remember watching this game live. It was a treat. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy it, make sure to press like and sub and leave me a comment about what do you think they're gonna change to the Magnus like in the new season. If you guys think they're gonna do something in terms of changes to the Magnus, because I'm really curious what you guys think about it. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video again, and see you guys next time.